A scary movie absolutely destroyed Master of the Universe at the box office, and its popularity as well, sadly, is the truth. But why? Let's keep it real. A scary movie is not a good comedy as much as we love the nostalgia. The reality is that a scary movie is a bad comedy. Whereas Master of the Universe is a great adventure, sci-fi, and superhero film. Both movies bet on nostalgia. Scary Movie used the great legacy it left in the 2000s, and Master of the Universe went a bit further back, targeting an even older audience. However, we had that Netflix series recently around 2021 or 2022, but let's be honest, because of the woke agenda, the series went completely unnoticed. At the point it focused on at female protagonist, Tila. And then Skeletor became empowered of grade school. I remember well. The point is that the show got really weird and although nobody watched it. Actually, I made a review of it. Did you see it? Well, sadly, it's lost its touch because of that woke culture. So, since both movies use nostalgia, why did one succeed so much than the other? A Scary Movie and Master of the Universe, both movies actually do a pretty good job. A Scary Movie mocks everything it's supposed to. It made fun of woke culture, inclusive language, and all that craziness. It also parodied the most popular recent movies like Long Legs, Weapons, and a bunch of other. Of course, the new Scream movie was the main inspiration. I really love one specific joke about the new generation are going to tell the horror story. But the movie basically said, no way, this is our franchise, and the new generation can go to hell. I found that really funny, original, and clever. Most of the jokes work well. Maybe not much of the time, but it definitely made me laugh a quiet bit. On the other hand, Master of the Universe did a great job too. I mean, it's an epic movie. It's a super fantastic and entertaining adventure from the start to finish. It's a bit long, we can't deny that, but it keeps you hooked. I don't see many flaws in it, though we will talk about the bad things later. Skeletor, oh man, is an amazing leader and an incredible character. Unfortunately, because of his own lord, he's not, that Vader level, but he is still great. Jared Leto is brutal even though we don't see his face. It's funny, right? His best character is the one where we can see him. Anyway, the guy playing He-Man is also great, and all the characters are good. The action is awesome, and it really trapped you in this epic adventure. So I think both movies did their job well. Then, where do they fail? Well, a scary movie fails sometimes. A great example is when it tried to parody Demi Moore's movie The Substance. The one where she injected herself and the pretty version comes out. Great humor, by the way. But that part felt outdated, like a cheap sketch. And it's the same with the Terrifier and with that Santa jokes. But at the end, it feels like a Saturday Night Live sketch instead of a real movie. To be fair, previous scary movie were like that too. But here I felt it much more. It wasn't funny, and it made the movie lost track of the main plot. So, I don't know. Even though we've seen the style in all the previous scary movie films, here it just ruined the mood for me. It felt really stupid, and honestly, it wasn't even that funny. Now let's talk about Master of the Universe. Okay, the movie is great. It's aimed to be epic, massive, and fantastic. So, where does it fail? Simple, the jokes. A few Marvel style jokes would have been fine. What do I mean by that? Like when the character are doing an epic walk through smoke and suddenly they just start coughing. That's the classic Marvel joke. But they overdid it, making away too many jokes and crossing into the pure ridiculousness. It all starts with Skeletor. His first appearance is very Darth Vader, like super epic, terrifying, and actually he destroyed the entire kingdom of Eternia. And then, he starts with this laugh. Ha 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 ha. And everything, sorry, and everyone is just like, what the fuck? It's very classic Skeletor from the old cartoon. And, is that why we love him? But, bro, if the movie already has a serious tone, it needs to stick to that tone. Even if me losing that goofy side of him, I prefer a more menacing and evil villain over a clown. Instead, we got these weird scenes of Skeletor as a personal trainer and an office worker. Some people might have enjoyed it, but it got so ridiculous and bizarre that it shouldn't have been the movie, no matter how iconic those myths might be. But look, guys, one thing is clear: Master of the Universe is a better movie in every single way than a Scary movie. However, I think the Scary movie won at the box office because of the pure nostalgia it brought to old fans. People thought it would have the same quality, the same legacy, and that it would create a new way of me for the younger generation. But it didn't deliver at all. On the other hand, without even trying, Master of the Universe actually create new memes. It's a fantastic movie that you should definitely watch. Everyone is loving it. And if you look at the review, everyone tells you watch it. But for me, the worst thing this movie did was include jokes that ridiculed its own plot. It was trying to be so epic, and it actually was, but that contrast with such ridiculous jokes creates a weird clash. It's super weird. It still works, but it feels strange. You're right here vibing with the soundtrack. I mean, the epic music is everywhere. That Queen's song is absolutely brutal. The whole soundtrack is epic. It gets you incredible hype, but then it completely brings you down with all those ridiculous jokes. It's very strange feeling. But anyway, guys, in conclusion, who wins between a Scary movie and Master of the Universe? For me, the choice is clear. Master of the Universe is the best, 10 out of 10. Scary movie, 5 out of 10. Even though the box office says otherwise and the general public choose Scary movie as the clear winner, making it the most watched film with over $100 million on its opening weekend. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.